Bukima at Tanzania Mazulu. We have Mama Mafuta here with us. How are you
Yeah,
doing?
I'm awesome. How are you? Yeah,
I'm fine.
it's
We
good.
just came from the city of Luanda,
Yeah.
driving a little bit, having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, I told you that I want to do a video, and because you're a good reader, um, and also our mother and friend, and you agreed, right, to help?
And get that. Yes.
hmm Great. Um, I think you don't know too much what we are what we're going to talk about. First of all, we give all praises and glory to the Most High Tanzania Mazulu for everything that He's doing for us.
Yes.
How He is preparing us all over the world to bring us back to His arms, to His kingdom, to His wisdom, knowledge, and powers.
Get that.
Yeah, to unite us again and do the miracles that the whole world has never thought he will be done to us. Doing he would do this to for us,
Mm-hmm.
and the Most High is not a liar. But
Get
now, as we are in this Bantu movement, um, it is very important sometimes to bring things in order. Yeah, if
that.
some things are out of order, then we have to bring them again into the line. And there's something that I have heard the last times from our viewers, from people that used to follow us and watch us, from brothers and sisters, before it becomes a shame, yeah. If they one day will be confronted by the Muzungus or Arabians or other black people, they have to know the Bantu migration. They have to know a little bit about the story of the Bantus in the Bible.
Yes.
And we have here a story about Shem, Ham, and Japheth. Me myself, I do not really believe that these names are ours, but the Bible was for years rewritten in Greek and then also in Roman languages, and today in many other languages, and by the Romans themselves. So they took that what they wanted to take and put it there, and that what they wanted to uh, leave. They created 66 books, but now we can't deny the Bible completely because it's still our history and it has still our languages inside there, our countries, our story, spirituality, and prophecies, and much even science, etc., etc., etc. Everything is included in this book, and it's said that everything is closed until for time and time, so that the prophets can come and yeah, just decode the Bible so that many people can be saved, etc., etc. There's nothing new under the sun. It was always like that. Everything repeated itself. And now, today we are making this video because we heard here and there propaganda, um, lies um, about um, this topic, Shem, Ham, and Japheth. The problem is, I don't know if some people comes with their own mind and heart and feelings into this awakening by teaching, and because when you have in the channel, you have a lot of women's following you. That's always what I have said to my brother Jonathan. This means your channel has a problem. You know, it's the
Mm-hmm.
same thing like in the church. Yeah, you see that the most mans don't go to church. Most of them are women's and start falling around and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This means your church has a problem. It
Mm-hmm.
must be a lot of men's there following you too, and
Mm-hmm.
listening to you and be with you there. So that it means that this man here is saying something that it might be really the truth. The problem that we have here in this teaching is that what I have heard so far, people have attacked one of my posts and saying things like Japhet never existed. He's placed there by white people in the Bible. Noah had only two sons. Yeah, Ham is Hamburg. Ham is Nottingham. Ham is Tottenham. Ham is everything what you can find in the north, which means um, our elder is calling Ham uh, the Europeans, and I heard that, and even more stuff like here that um, Shem lived around among Japheth. That Japheth is that the people that live now in Africa, in the northern part up to the western part, eastern part of Africa, they are the children of Japheth. This is what our elders teaching, and he has a lot of followers. People
My
love this
goodness.
kind of crap. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. People love this kind of crap. They're listening clearly and they love it. And the funny thing is, they're coming to me and they're coming and they try to teach me wrong. That I mean, you can give someone the Bible, he will directly tell you. Someone that is beginning with the Bible, he will directly tell you. The Japheth of the north, that the Ham is in Africa, that Shem, they would say Arabia, but it's also in Africa. And this is
Mhm,
what we're going to prove here. We are not here to prove anyone wrong. We are all Bantus. We are all working together. We're
mhm,
going to meet all. We're going to work together. We're going to be all in one place. There's no one that knows everything. And I understand if someone is making coming with his feelings, because the other one he posted things like, yeah, me too. I'm from South Africa, the tribe of Levi, the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Issachar, and then he Dinguni, then whatever. And I was like, hey, um, I mean, it's okay. We know that people from Zimbabwe, South Africa, Botswana, every one of us is a Bantu. Uh, Angola, Congo, everywhere. I even believe we have Bantus in Ghana, Nigeria. I think we have some Bantus there, and I'm gonna show you why I do believe we have some brothers there, because people would say we no one of them there, because we know that many Egyptians went also to the western part of Africa, right?
mhm.
Senegal
Yes.
and this regions there, no doubt about that. Ghana is Nigeria. Nigeria, if you look clearer, all the Muslims and stuff like that, you will see
Mhm,
that this people comes from the Sudan area, Egypt. Now, you see, you can just follow the route of the Muslims, and then you're gonna understand. Then if you're gonna look at Egypt clearer, you're gonna see that this people, the Bible verse is coming soon. One family, they look the same. Yeah, they look the same. If I go to my African American brothers or some others in the Caribbeans and stuff like that, some have some straight hairs because they mixed over there. But those people in Ethiopia, they have straight hairs like Indians. Yeah,
mhm.
Egyptians have they're a little bit different. Yeah, they look a little bit different than Muntus. But we are coming to that very soon. That's why I have Sister Kim here. But yeah, just let me just finish with the introduction. Like I
Okay.
said, it's very important to know the truth, and the truth shall set us free.
Yeah,
Uh,
that.
we cannot mix up things. I'm so sorry for that. To say now Judah is there now, I mean, it's a lie. That's a lie. A lie. Yeah, it's not funny. Okay, it's not funny. Okay, yeah, It's not that anyone hates the other, but this is not funny to lie around, to say, oh yeah, now there's no Japhet and stuff like that. Who told you? Oh, according to Flavius and whatever. Let's see what Flavius really said. Yeah, let's see what Flavius really said.
Okay.
Damn lies. Yeah, it's better to shut down your channel, my brother. Yeah, it's a lie, a lying channel, a liar. Yeah, here, what should I say? It's a lie. Yeah, and
Yeah.
if you want me, I'm open here. We can do directly. We can go into the battle. Yeah, I'm open for that. People are like, no, let's take it slow, blah blah. It's a liar. Your teacher is a liar, a damn liar. And every man outside there will prove him wrong in that what he have teached. If you like it, it's because you love the you love the lie and you love to be entertained. Yeah,
Right.
but we have entertainers and we have people that tells you how the things are. You know, and I'm not an entertainer. You know? I can entertain you if you come to visit, or if we are together, then we're gonna have fun. Yeah, that's another thing. But if it comes to the Most High, yeah, then we need to be honest. Now, that's it from my side. I think we're going to the texts, and let us start.
Okay.
Sister Mafuta, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah, let us prove this group there wrong. This carnal guys, man, carnal team.
Mm.
And I'm asking myself, when will these people come to Africa? Blah blah blah, a lot of blah blah. I can also hide myself in the bunkers and open my mouth like a tiger.
Mhm.
Yeah. Um, I don't want to be here. Let's start here. Okay. Yeah, okay. I think I'm sharing the screen and let's start.
Okay. Now that they are scattered in the four corners of this world, how can we know and identify true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible? This question will take us back to the Old Testament of the Bible. Elliot Smith, ethologist, states that the Hamites and the Semitic people were virtually indistinguishable. It is important to look at Hamites and Semitic people because this is where the Bantu Negroes came from. Ham and Shem were Black people, and we shall see how they intermarried between them occurred throughout the Bible and not any other races. We shall look at their movements according to the Bible.
So, according to our elder, it's like Ham intermarried with Shem intermarried with Japheth. This is what
Mm,
he's saying. Yeah.
not
And
what
I
I
was
studied.
surprised that more than three people wrote me. Someone even wrote me a message with our banner, by the way. Yeah. With our bow and the no the star of Alva. Hey Master, do you know what? Your teaching is wrong. I'm like, what? I'm like, what? Wait a minute. What do you want to tell me? Do you know uh the people are Japhets in the north of Africa? Egypt and all of them are Japhet. I'm like, wow, who's teaching you? Oh, this and this man. I'm like, wow, good that I'm not watching
My
because it
goodness.
was tough. So, according to the scriptures, the Hamites, anti-Semitic people, lived in one area, which must be the truth because the Hamites, they inherited Europe later, Arabia, and India, and all those eras from the northern part of eastern, western part of Africa, which is above. This
Right.
is Hamitic area, Mansa Musa, and all this. Yeah, the pharaohs and all this. So let's go deeper. The Most High will teach us.
Okay. According to Deuteronomy 28, one of the key signs of knowing the true identity of the real Israelites is slavery. Verse 46 puts it very clear that they shall be upon you for a sign. Therefore, Africa stands a better place to trace the true Israelites, since slavery was one of the activities which was taking place.
Hamites went to slavery. Israelites went to slavery.
Mhm.
I didn't heard that Japhetians went to slavery. I don't know. It's a new thing. Go ahead.
Not what I studied. No. Now, many people were sold as slaves to all corners of this world. This matter should draw the attention of all theologians, historians, anthropologists to research more on African tribes. When you look at the whole passage of Deuteronomy, it will give every reader a picture of Africa, which where such curses are a part of its people. About 80,000 Africans crossed the sea in chains in
And
the eighth.
that's a fact. When did Europe go to slavery? But he's saying completely no. There is no Japheth. So Japheth became now Ham, and Ham became now Japheth, and I was surprised. So
Oh my
let's
goodness.
let's keep
Okay.
moving and read.
Okay.
This is my website is coming very soon back, because still now I was fighting. I'm fighting to get my website back, and
Okay.
then you can see by yourself. Um, yeah, he is
Yeah.
one Bible verse already.
Hmm.
Let me go to it. It proves who Ham really is for the first
Yes.
time.
Yes. Let's do this. Okay. All right. The king's scribes were summoned at that time in the third month, which is the month of Sivan, and the 23rd day. And an edict was written according to all the Mordecai commanded concerning the Jews to the satraps and the governors and the officials of the provinces from India to Ethiopia, 127 provinces, to each province in its own script and to each people in its own language, and also to the.
Same people, different kinds of provinces from
Mhm.
Ethiopia to India. They look the same until this day. We can call
Yes.
them Abyssinia, we can call them Egyptians, we can call
Mhm.
them Cushites. This is Ham.
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. But we are not
Okay.
finished. Hey,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Go
So,
ahead.
other key facts on the identity of Israel. Robe Simon Aleph states, uh, the words moved.
Hmm?
The words moved.
Mood?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
where are
We'll
you?
start here. Okay. I'll start here. We agree with Smith, who said the Hamites and the Semitic were the same appearance and color. It was difficult to distinguish between the two. Simon also commented that blood DNA tests cannot tell the real Black Israelites. In our understanding, it is so because the two people, Hamites and Semitic Shem people, had intermarriages between them, as earlier stated. No other race was involved in any marriage agreements throughout the Bible except the Ham and Shem descendants. Today, we can rightly say they are almost one person.
You
The
can see
name
all
Ham,
Africa looks the same. The Most
yes,
High is saying, I will take you out of Patros, I will take you out of India, I will take you out of Assyria, I will take you out of Lebanon and all these places, which is near Africa, because all this was Africa. The Middle East was Africa. I will take you out of this, even from the Greece and Rome, because all this era was the Hamites took over those eras,
mhm,
Hamitic regions. And he's saying,
yeah,
well, I will take you out of these lands.
yes.
Go ahead.
Okay. The name Ham, the youngest son of Noah, means burnt, hot, black, and brown. Shem means who a person is, name or fame. Shem in English is the same as name. The Shem of God is Yahweh. A good Shem is better than money. A good name is better than money.
Yeah,
The
it's
meaning
like
of
me.
Japheth, hmm?
Hmm.
Okay. The meaning of Japheth, the oldest son of Noah, is enlargement. May he expand. May he give ample room.
Hmm.
When we first look at Judah, Yehuda, okay, means praise or honor. The fourth son of Jacob married Canaanite women from Ham. All his descendants followed the same way. Even his mother Leah was a black Canaanite woman. Genesis 10 and 6, Genesis 38 and 6. Her name means tired cow.
Let's just go to to the Bible verses, okay? Because
Yes.
we have always people,
Bible verses.
they are like, oh, maybe uh, can it be? I
Hmm.
know that everyone is loves his team, you know.
Hmm.
Sons of Ham are Egypt, Ethiopia,
Hmm.
Egypt, Put, and Canaan.
Hmm.
If I go deeper,
Okay.
Genesis 38 and 6.
Hmm.
And Judah took a wife for his firstborn, and the name was Tamar. And this woman, yeah, was who? That woman that we're talking about here.
Right.
Her name means tired cow. Actually, many Bible commandments describe Leah to be very ugly. In this case, all those claiming to be a tribe of Judah. Go ahead.
Hmm. Go on.
You know, we all of us lived in one place, Sister Kim.
Mhm.
You know? All
Yes.
of us lived in one place. This was
Yep.
called, today we are calling it Africa. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So, and after that, the Moses starts to, like Abraham's family, for an example.
Mhm.
Hamitic family. Yeah.
Mhm. Yes.
Here.
Yes.
Here.
Mhm.
There's one verse that I love so much. And I didn't write it down here in this teachings. Um, it's like in the land of Ham. Let me just write in the land of Ham. Maybe I will get this here. Why was Egypt called the land of Ham? Psalms 105 and 23. Look, and we'll find you later another one. Um, Then Israel came to Egypt. Jacob surround in the land of Ham, and the Most High made his people very fruitful and made them stronger than fear foes. So Africa was called the land of Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I will send you. I will send very soon another one. How the Bible describes in the land of Ham. Even if you go to the book of Yasher and all this apocrypha, in the land of Africa or Ham or Ethiopia, Ethiopia. So it's always there. Ham is African people are mentioned in the Bible so often that the white people cannot even ignore it. And it was
Yeah.
always Africa. Ham was
Yes.
always Africa. But now today
Yes.
it's not Ham, it's whatever Hamburg. I'm like, okay, that's new for me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Actually, many Bible commentators describe Leah to be very ugly. In this case, all those claiming to be the tribe of Judah, Yehuda, should or must now acknowledge their Canaanite roots of Black people through Ham, or be plainly seen as imposters planted by a certain race to cheat to the rest of the world that they are true, their true identity of the real Hebrew, Simon Adler. The name Judah came after the Canaanite city called Jehud. That's in Joshua 19 and 45.
Okay, let's read.
Okay.
So I put some some white people there, some Bible scholars and scientists. Yehud Bene Berak, Gad Rimon. Okay, yeah. Canaan, yeah. Canaan, yeah. Uh, this is where uh, the Most High has sent us to go. Canaan was huge, the land of the tall people. Yeah. If you also
Mhm.
look at those people, you will find, um, you will find some different tribes. But we're going to this very, very soon. I think it's written here, so I don't want to take you your surprise.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. A mixture of Israel and Canaan continues. Judah 3 5 through 6 says that Israel dwelt among the Canaanites, and they took their daughters to be their wives and gave their daughters to their sons and served their mighty ones. This kind of mixture can make the two become one, and since they were all black,
And you can see it in Kenya. There you see it very, very fine. In the eastern part of Africa, how mixed many people,
mhm,
many tribes are.
mhm, mhm. Okay.
Especially this goes up to the southern part of Africa. Mixed
Yeah.
people from the Congo mixed with the people from Nigeria. People from Nigeria mixed with the people from the north, which is even more because they are. This is why not everyone in Ghana and those areas, Cote d'Ivoire, is a Muntu because many mixtures. It goes even up to the northern part of Cameroon.
Mhm,
Yeah,
mhm.
this mixture is true. This everyone that is Africa knows how people are mixed. Yeah, and the tribes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and
Uh,
most I never wanted this for us.
No.
It didn't happen with the people, the tribe, the sons of Japheth. It happened
Mhm.
with the Hamites. Yeah,
Yes.
the Hamites must live near the Shemites, or we are
Mhm.
not the Shemites. Maybe we are the Japhetians or the Hamites. I don't know. Something is wrong here.
So, who are the Canaanites? The Canaanite came from the first son of Ham, and these are Sidon, Hit, Hittite, Jebusi, Amori,
Sidonians,
Girgash.
Sidonians are Somali, Phoenicians, yeah,
Yeah.
Somalis, Phoenicians, High. You have Ark, Joshua, you have Sini in the northeast Lebanon. So all this area there, you have Arvad, Phoenician islands in North Syria. You have Zephri, south of West Lebanon, Hamati. This is a Canaanite tribe found in Syria of the city of Hamati. There are 11 sons of Canaan. So you have all, Canaan. You have also they were deported into Samaria by Salamasa kings from Assyria,
Assyria.
place of the Israelites of the tribe of Manasseh to we people the city of Samaria. So you can go ahead.
Right. Now, this was all after the northern kingdom of Israel was captured in 722 BC. In our earlier comments, we stated that not all the clans and family of Israel were captured. Many of them decided to escape, and the notable one is the tribe of Dan, who decided to run away 10 years earlier before the capture of Israel. This tribe did not want to go to Judah for safety because the northern kingdom, Israel, was at war with the southern kingdom, Judah, at that time. Now, shortly after that, all tribes followed, namely Gad, Asher in 2 Kings 17:24 and 17 and 30. You'll see that. Abari, a Canaanite tribe of the ancient land of Canaan, were Abraham's descendants. Habari, the Hebrews, Genesis 14 and 13. It was um, it was at Mamre, which is located in the southern Canaan, Judah, Genesis 13 and 18. This is the place where Yahweh appeared, or thought the zombie appeared to Abraham, or Abram, and promised his son for in Genesis 18 and 13. So the southern part was taken by Judah, and Israelites married women from southern Canaan.
The Bible verses are there, yeah. So it doesn't mean that because we are not reading every Bible verse, you can read it by yourself, yeah, so that you understand by yourself. It's better than if someone teaches you everything. Read by yourself so
Yeah.
you can see if it is not right.
Yes. So the Bantu migration. When Bantus came to Africa, they controlled West, Central, East, and Southern Africa. They took all the forests to the Pygmies to avoid the spreading of Islam. Those from the West joined Bantu Gala in the forest to shield against Muslims, and they called themselves Ba Congolo in
So
DRC.
these people didn't go to the southern Africa. They went to the DRC where they used to come from. This
Mhm,
is where the 12 tribes started to migrate again to the south.
mhm.
Zimbabwe, people from to Kenya, people to Nigeria, Bantu, people to Cameroon. The Congo was the Congo was the heart of all these migrations. They
Yes,
went up, they went down. Some people went again to slavery, they came back. The Congo was the center. The
yes,
Cameroon is still they called Yahudi. Yeah. Canaan is there. Yeah. The
mhm,
Yahunde Judah people are there. Yahunde still today it's called like this. Still today.
yes,
There is no doubt. There is
yes,
no the people from Gabon
mhm,
live people very, very, very clear. This region, Congo Brazzaville, like people like Andre Matsua, great prophets came out from those regions. The white people, if you Google, they say Adam is born there in these regions. Even the science tells us that in the middle of the world, this is where the first humans used to come from. Yeah,
mhm,
like the paradise has to be in this region. So the world, the Bible calls these people Africans. Yeah,
mhm,
and the Most High
mhm.
separated us.
Yeah,
Even the Europeans from today, we are going there very, very soon. You're going to see the African bloodline. Yeah, we're gonna
mhm.
see it very, very soon. We're gonna clear this up.
Okay.
Continue.
Yes. Okay. Bantus also called themselves Yahuns. Yahud, Aramaic Hebrew, meaning Judah, which is the same capital of Cameroon today, Yaoundé. Most of the tribes of Zambian and Southern Africa can trace their roots from West and East Africa. Most of the tribes kept the Samba or Shabbat, which is still being practiced in Brazil and Cuba. Others have kept the circumcision of males among African tribes. Others lost the tradition. Now, most of them were killed if they kept Shabbat. Bantus were also given a title by the Muslims as the people of the book. This is because the Arabs started trading in slaves 1,000 years before the European slave trade. Hence, informed the Portuguese about the people of the book, a people cursed by God and predestined as slaves. And that's in Deuteronomy 28:15 through 68. Hmm.
Do I have to scroll down?
Yes, you can scroll down some, please.
Okay.
Okay. The Muslims also call the Western Sudan, oh, okay. The Muslims also call the Western Sudan Yehude, which means the lost tribes of Israel. These Hebrews were also led captive into many African nations by many indigenous tribes on the west and east coast of Africa. Some were sold on the basis of losing in the war. Tribesmen would sell Hebrews directly to Europeans and Muslims. The word Congolo Ancient Kangelo is derived from two Hebrew words. In this case, we have kun, meaning established, and gelo, or golo, means exile. Today, it is called Congo. 95 to 99% of Baitu or Bantu slaves came from the following places along the Atlantic and Indian Ocean: Zanjai, land of Zanzibar in Tanzania, is one of the first places where slaves came through, and more accuracy is needed to determine the percentage.
Well,
Congo,
the
DRC, and
problem that
Angola.
we have, Sister Mafuta, is the borders. Today, if you look at the borders, people are like, "Yeah, Ethiopia, oh, Eritrea, oh, Somalia," but who told you that these borders existed
Were
in the
they?
1600s
Exactly.
or in the 1500s? There were no borders. Congo was
Mhm.
Congo, and Congo was huge. Okay,
Yeah,
you have to look at the kingdoms. You have to know the
exactly.
kingdoms. That's why I was surprised when the brother was saying, "Oh, it's Namibia. Namibia is Congo Delta." Okay,
Mhm.
what
Yeah,
for Namibia? What are you
yeah.
talking about? Because
Mhm.
he can't say he can't say, "Hey man, these people they teach the truth. They know." He can't. It's like he's South Africa because of truth unveiled is gay, Lord. He was truth unveiled was described as a pedophile. Okay, a
Mhm.
pedophile. He's following he put the names of the pedophile in his mouth. Yeah, truth unveiled, truth unveiled. They're all the same. All the
Mhm.
same, there's people there. And I didn't know that this elder is one of those agents or whatever. Someone, he's those people. And I hate these people. This
Mhm.
Western,
Yeah,
Western blood.
yeah.
Come to Africa. I want to see what you do. I want to see if the Most High is with you. Come and fight. Don't be there and blah
Mhm.
blah us full with crap. You
Mhm.
damn liar.
Mhm. Okay. So the percentages go like this: Congo DR and Angola 39.4%, Southeast Africa, Mozambique, and Madagascar 4.7%, Nigeria Delta, Cameroon, Equatorial Guinea, and Gabon Bantu slaves 14.6%, Senegal and Gambia 4.8%, Guinea, Bissau, and Sierra Leone 4.1%.
Exactly. The thing is, the slaves, the most of them, came from the kingdom of Luango, kingdom of Makoko, the Dongo, kingdom of Ndongo, yeah, which is Zingambande. These areas they came from the Namibia there, Zingambande, this south of Angola, okay,
Yeah,
and they came from Southern Africa, but Southern Africa very few. Southern Africa is there mean Namibia there in this region.
right.
Southern Africa is not even called here because the most of the people, the slaves came from, like you can see, Ghana. Then you have Nigeria, and no, and the eastern part is Tanzania, Mozambique, and Zanzibar, which is all these regions. And you have then Senegal, and Senegal and Gambia, there are no Bantus, and
Right.
people are like, "Oh yeah, no, it's only Israelites that went to slavery." No, also the Hamites went to slavery. Senegal, they are Egyptians descendants. They
Mhm.
are Egyptians descendants. We have what kind of clans do we have there? Um, mm, we have it just came. What is Ibrahim for clan? But not every one of them is bad. I don't. It's not. No, it doesn't mean because you're a clan from Hamitic clan that you're a bad person. I don't say that. Africa is Africa, and
Right.
African people, they are all the same today for me in my eyes, because
Mhm.
of the mixture first. The
Yes.
second thing is they adopted the things that the Israelites do. There's some differences, yes. There's some blessings that the Israelites have that they do not have, or there's some things that they have that the Israelites do not have. The only thing is they most of them are Muslims.
Mhm.
Most of them are Muslims.
Mhm.
Um, what is this tribe that sold us also in Africa? The uh, what is Ibrahim for tribe? The uh, I don't have it. I forgot. It will not come. I drove too much car today. Um, yeah. Anyway, all good. Um, it's there's some tribes. They even they do things with the cows and stuff like that in Africa. So among the Senegalese and among the people in Gambia, among the people in Guinea, and all this, there are some tribes, and they themselves will tell you these tribes they sold us. In Nigeria, they will tell you these tribes they sold us.
Yes, they will
In
say that.
Ghana, yeah, they
Mhm.
will tell you. Yeah,
Yeah,
and this is why in Angola we don't have things like that. When we
yeah.
sell, it can be that we sold ourselves. We can say it like this, but these people in Angola, Congo Basin, and everything that goes further beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, most of them are full bloody Bantus. But if you go up, then there is a mixture that happened. Yeah,
Mhm.
with us, the Canaanites and the Hamites, and this
Right.
is history. This is a fact.
Yes.
So why should Japheth become Ham, Emham, Japheth? Okay, or Japheth does not even exist no more, so
Mhm.
that Ham becomes now the Europeans. When did this happen?
Okay. So here is a brief summary of the origins of the Negroes: Amorite, Hittite, Moabite, Canaanite, Nilotic, Abram, also known as Nubian, and Bantus. This is what the prophet Ezekiel says once more. And say that says Master Yahweh to, uh-oh, hold on, I'm sorry. I touched something on my screen and it blocked it. Okay. This is what Ezekiel says once more, and say that says Master Yahweh to Jerusalem. Your birth and your nativity is of the land of Canaan. Your father was an Amorite, and your mother was a Hittite. Ezekiel 16 and 2. These two who have been mentioned in this verse are Black African races from which
Can you
Israel descended, who traveled to the east to settle in Canaan before the place was finally given the name Israel.
you see you see, and that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. So once one of the historians by the name of Ella Hewley um, wrote about Black biblical Hebrews Israelites. He brought out and summarized very important details of the hidden subject. She said, as I quote, many of the Israelites who managed to escape their persecutors during the Roman Jewish War subsequently migrated to West Africa. And 16,000 years later, their descendants were captured and brought to America in chains by cruel slave traders. She was quoting a Jewish historian, Josephus, from his book,
Flavius.
The Great Roman
Mhm.
Jewish War, 68 through 70, or
Mhm.
66 through 70, I can't see the number. This historian wrote about the Jewish dispersion and captivity. Generally, Vespasian and his son Caesar Titus fought against the Jews. Millions of Jews fled into Africa, among other
Look,
places,
look at
fleeing
this
from
now.
Roman persecution and starvation during the siege.
Yeah, according to our elder, it's millions of Japhetians that fled. Yeah? So something is wrong. But
Right.
look, I have this Bible verse here.
Mhm.
Um, it's Exodus when we came out of Egypt,
Mhm.
which is the Middle East as well. Mhm. 3 and
Mhm.
8. Yes.
And I have come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians and bring them up out of that land to a good and broad land, a land flowing with milk and honey, to the place of the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Perizzites, and the
You see?
Hivites,
And
and the
according,
Jebusites.
because he do not know who these people are, and that's why he's like, maybe we are talking about Hitler here. Well, we're George Washington, Putin. Maybe we're talking about Stalin. Okay, no, it's Napoleon. You know, like I always used to say, if you don't know, then you don't know. Then you are dead because you don't know. Then shut your mouth, because these people are called Hamitic people, and
Mhm.
that's a fact. You have to live in Africa to know. One day, yeah, Jonathan, when he started to have a lot of stress with our elder, um, what is our elder's name? That our eldest name that held our children. I told you before, Sister Kim.
Um,
Brother, what's his name again?
Hebrews and Negroes. Oh gosh.
Exactly. Yeah. Why did yeah Jonathan have a stress with him? Because he said that the Tutsi are Bantus. When Jonathan heard that, he was like, "What? How can it be that the Tutsis are Bantus?" And he was like, "Yeah, the Tutsis are Bantus." Today, people people will even tell you that the Ethiopians are Jews and whatever. But according to the Bible, look, Ethiopians are Jews, yeah, right? This is what America say. So
Mm,
look, this is here first. So it's Genesis, Genesis 10. So let us go to the King James. Ethiopia. They say Ethiopians are Jews. Who made them a Jew? The white man made him a Jew. Here, and the
okay.
sons of Ham are Cush, which is what is Cush? And Mizraim and Put in Canaan. So if I take Cush, yeah, every European will tell you Cush or Cush, according to the Hebrew Bible, was the oldest son of Ham and the grandson of Noah and was brother of Mizraim, blah, blah. Okay, so what country is Cush now? South Sudan, la, 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 Ethiopian, okay. But yeah, so here, Egyptian, ancient South Sudan, that's good. That's the truth.
Mhm.
Yeah, Kush. But what is also called Kush? Definition, meaning. Kush, 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 Kush. Ancient Ethiopia. Yeah, Nubia, Sudan,
Mhm.
Ethiopia,
Mhm.
Abyssinia.
Mhm.
This is Kushites.
Mhm.
So if we talk about Kush, we're talking about the Hamites. When did the
Mhm.
Hamites become the Shemites? Yeah, but because that Tanzania is still telling them, "Do you really know me? Do you really love me?" Yeah, because they're still, "Oh, I have to be one that with this guy with straight hairs, with blind blue eyes, a Jew, whatever." They have a big problem. Yeah, to be that what they are. Our this is what this is they to be the Congo or the people from the southern Africa. They do not want to be that. No, they want to have something to do with the West. And in this ministry, Sister Kim, I've seen many people going to Ethiopia,
Mhm.
going to Egypt. Many Hebrew Israelites went to Egypt, and they said that there in Egypt, this is where, or in the Middle East, this is where they used to come from. This is where the Most High will establish the kingdom. And then in another teaching from this Hebrew Israelite, they are saying the Most High will blow down everything in Israel. Because according to the book of Joel, the Most High is saying that he will blow away Israel, today Israel. He will blow it
Mhm.
away. Come
Mhm.
all to the valley of Josephat. It's there. He's talking
Mhm.
about the northern Africa border. All this Asian border will be blown away. fights over fights in this region of Ethiopia and Egypt, Morocco, and all these families. Yeah, Algeria. Okay, yeah. So, with other words, yeah, it's about it's racism against their own. But I understand it because we are at war. Yeah, we are at war. It doesn't mean because you're black that you're black. Even here in Angola, we can be from 100 people that will call themselves Angola. It's maybe 20 that the most I really loves. 20%. This is
Mhm.
how it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone will eat in that work that he does. So you will teach your people this, and your people will follow, and they will pay you for that. That's okay.
Mhm.
But this doesn't mean that this is the truth. It doesn't mean that this is the truth because we have people. They have sit down there. They have given their life for this to learn the scriptures day and night. People like me and many others. You don't want to see Chiba Maloko coming with these topics up there. You don't want
Okay.
to see people coming with these topics. They will blow you away because you just came from nowhere and just teaching crap. Are you African to teach these kind of things? No. So how can you teach that? If you teach it, then teach it on the righteous ways.
Mhm.
Even white people know more than you. These are white people names that are put there that are now teaching you that it can't be like you are saying that the Hamites are the Northerners, etc., etc. And it will become even deeper. We're going deeper when we go to the book of Job, which is also another man that lived in another Africa. Let us go to Job 28, starting from uh, 17.
Okay. The gold and the crystal cannot equal it, and the exchange of it shall not be for jewels of fine gold. No mention shall be made of coral or of pearls, for the price of wisdom is above rubies. The topaz of Ethiopia shall not equal it, neither shall it be valued with pure gold.
You see? So the things, what you see, Kush is Ethiopia, because if I just go here, you put another translation, and they will call it very soon Kush. The topaz of Ethiopia too. Well,
Mhm.
he is good. They really would call it Ethiopia, right?
Yeah, there it is. Topaz of Cush
You see, it's the
in
same.
19.
Okay. With other words, they lived there. Job and all of them in Africa. Everything happened in Africa. And up to the Assyria, up to the northern part of Africa, western part of Africa, up to the north, up to Asia, where you have Ammon, where you have Moab, where you have all this. You have Edom. Even Edom is even an African by himself. So, and all these places that went to the north, and this is all Africa, like from India up to and India and further up to Somalia and all these places. All these same people, and who lead them? His name was Nimrod. Nimrod. When you go deeper, who's Nimrod? Do you know that, Sister Kim? Nimrod was the son of who? Who lead all this Arabic area.
Mhm.
It's also Genesis 10. The list of the nations. Write that one. The sons of Ham, Canaan, the sons of Cush. Yeah. Then you say here the Ethiopian. Yeah. Then Cush was the father of who?
Nimrod,
And Nimrod was became the mighty of the.
hero of the earth.
You see, the Hamites, they had this under control there. That's why you see, yeah, according to race, history of Black Holy Roman Empire, that's why you see that people are giving Ham, Nottingham, and etc. Yeah, because the Hamites, they mixed up with white people. According to history, the Hamites later, these Ishmaelites and all the people in India, all those people, some even for them were even Khoisan
Mm,
or
mm,
Pygmies. They went to Asia, but I think people don't read so much. Yeah, but if you do, you will understand that these people, according, even they went up to Russia, Germany, Turkey, Italy. Here, these are European white countries with population um,
mhm.
that did not have so many African slaves, but yet have many artifacts of black
Artifacts.
rich garments in any number of stupid tales created to explain them. So these people of Africa, they went to live in those eras.
Mhm,
They inherited those eras for years,
mhm.
and then they had years of thousand years war. They called it the Black War, yeah, the Dark Age and stuff like that. They had the Winter Wars because
Yeah,
of exchanging color. This is what the most of the white people do not even say, because they don't want people to know how
yeah.
they became actually white.
Mhm,
Yeah, but if you
mhm.
go clearer, you will see that these people came from here, like Grimaldi, and Southern Europe prevailed. Central, this is the Argus nation and Ogoni and African, and if he transferred North Africa on his way from Egypt to Mesopotamia. Okay,
Mm.
you can go to German museums. You will see, yeah, that these people came from the Africa.
Right.
They
Hey.
met the people from Japhet above. They so many. That's why it's always a thing, yeah, where you can see that some some white people are still different than other white people. Okay, they're
Yes.
still a different,
Very. Yes.
a big one, you know.
Mhm.
But the wicked person is the Hamitic person, yeah, where I can even show, even genetically, or even in the scriptures, if we go to the pigmentations, that not all white people are really white. Some of them are black descents, and we have to know, we have to respect that.
Mhm.
So
Yes.
we don't read so much about here, but we can read like that part and that part downstairs there.
Now that's really tiny. So,
It's so tiny.
oh
Sorry,
yes.
no problem. Let me try to make it a little bit bigger. It's too
Okay,
red.
there we go. That's better.
Hmm.
Okay. So many people cannot get their minds around the idea that our genetically challenged albino peoples that were blacks created could have gone renegade on us after spending millennia in Central Asia. There, they foolishly inbred among themselves, thereby creating a new albino race, rather than mating with blacks, which would be produced just more, will just produce more mulattoes. And then they not only genocide us, their creators, after they entered Europe, but they repeated the process to varying degrees of success in the Americas, Australia, East Asia, Oceania, and even Africa. Luckily for us, we still outnumber them 5-1 in the world. But albinos are a greedy and murderous bunch. How long will these numbers
Do
hold?
you know that Noah was an albino?
Was
Do
that's
you
all
know that?
right. Okay.
Uh,
Yeah.
okay. So, brothers and sisters, let's be honest here.
Mhm.
Yeah, here, that part here. Then
Okay.
we,
To cover up their defective nature and monstrous deeds, the albinos created an elaborate fake history of themselves and their creators, us Black people. But in their fake histories, it is they who are original man and the creators of civilization and religions. And we Blacks are lesser evolved humanoids, best suited for servitude and slavery. And their support and they support it with huge numbers of fake artifacts and texts. And industry, um, really, the exhibits and logical exercises that follow are intended as an aid to those confused by fake albino created histories. And as a reality exercise, find an albino or a white man if you're unconvinced, not a mulatto. Take off his hat and shirt, leave hair,
Give
wearing
him
only,
wearing only a kilt.
okay, leave him wearing only a kilt like the ancient Egyptians, then send him out to work in the fields anywhere in the world, South or Monaco, France. See how
France.
long it lasts before the sun kills him. All original civilizations were below this latitude. Melanin has many functions. It is essential for full function Homo sapiens sapiens, modern man. Some albinos may try to ignore this truth. Their skin cancer numbers is the result.
So no, let me show you one more thing.
Facts, facts, facts. Okay.
Look here. I believe that the first human beings who entered Cornwall in the Nilotics period belonged to the race dwarfs of pygmies and
Uh,
were veritable little people. The study of dwarf races is a new branch of anthropology and it has wonderfully developed during the 20 years. So you can see that the pygmies, they were the one that came. Look here. Pygmy. Mr. R.G. Hollyburton has traced these pygmy races into Morocco and Spain. Long ago, Jacob Grimm concluded from the traditions of elves. They come all from the Africa to this region of Asia and all these places. And this is a fact. Yeah.
mm,
According to history,
mm,
yeah,
okay.
Europe, Asia, North, South America, and Oceania were populated by them, yeah,
Mhm,
by primitive man, which is the Hamite, yeah, which is the Hamite Bushman. Okay, okay. So the Japhetians, when they lived there, the Hamites took over. And this is what he's saying. He's probably saying, oh, look, there were no Japhetians, but they were taken by force. There was a war, big wars happening there. And then the Hamites, it's even written there in, wait, there's a Bible verse for everything. Genesis 36, right? The family line of Esau. Here's the story of family of Esau. Esau was also called Edom. When you go to Edom, then you understand who the Edomites are. Yeah, people can say whatever what they want to say. Esau got wise from now. Look at, first of all, he's talking about Canaan. He married Ada, la la la, and then he took daughters of Ishmael. So he took the people from today, what you see as Muslims,
mhm,
Europeans. So every one of them, Indians, and everyone that go Japan, Moab, everyone became white.
mm,
You know, some of them had already these pigmentation problems in the mountains, and they hide themselves in the mountains and stuff like that. And
mhm,
then the white race came up. Okay, that's
mhm,
why these people call themselves Shemites as well.
mhm. Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, Sister Kim. You know, Master
Okay.
is dangerous.
Okay.
He know his history.
Praises. Yes. All praises.
All praise. No, good. Not bad. This is how it is. So let us continue. Where did we
Okay.
stop?
Um.
So let's pass that.
Okay.
Let's start from here.
Okay. Dr. Joseph Ben Jonan writes, there are many Hebrews or Jews tribes that were of indigenous African origin. These African Jews were caught in a rebellion in Cyan during 115 CE. This rebellion also marked the beginning of the mass Jewish migration southward into Sudan of
or
West Africa.
of West Africa. So which
Mhm.
means then you have people like Igbo saying, "We are the Jews." People, all of them, "We are the Jews." Ethiopian, "We are the Jews," because the migration people there, they had our customs and traditions, and this was called the Jewish tradition. But there is no Jews in our words. It's
Right.
Yahudi, Yahunde, Yandi. Yandi means the chosen one, but Egyptians wasn't the chosen one. And that's why
Mhm.
you have the Jewish Ethiopians, Jewish Europeans, Jewish whatever, yeah, because of slavery or because we lived among those people. But later, the real ones of them, they said we have to go,
Mhm.
yeah, we
Mhm.
have to go. And
Mhm.
still, some of our people left. That the Most High is still declaring there's still some people in the city in India. There's still some people in the Pakistan. There's some people some people everywhere. Yeah, that the Most High is
Mhm.
saying I will bring them back. Yeah,
Yeah.
even the white men from today. If I go because it's not my topic, maybe I should teach this. Even the white men from today, some of them are black.
Mhm.
Okay, black. Okay, and the white man knows it.
Mhm.
The white man is saying that's why they have this Aryan. Okay, Aryan means how can it
Yeah.
be that two black, yeah,
Yeah.
uh, are mixed white, black with
Mhm.
blue eyes and stuff like that? You have to become white, pure white.
Pure. Yeah.
And
Pure white.
England, all of them had the big wars because of that.
Mhm.
American people were saying to people in Germany, "Why? How can it be you're black Germans and whatever?" They were
Mhm.
wars, yeah, with the barbarians, the Vandals, and all this over the years.
Yeah.
In England and everywhere, black people lived in. And they
Mhm.
had a lot of wars because of color. Can you imagine?
Mhm.
Yeah. The Hamites, they love the white woman so much. I don't want to show some photos here. Maybe I should. Yeah.
Mhm.
I hope there will not pop up some bad photos because these people were really they love the white woman. It's like King Kong with this saving this white woman in the photo, right?
Mhm. Wow.
Oh yeah. Oh, this is how it is still today. This people, most white slaves. You see, the first thing that comes out there is this most white slaves.
Mhm.
Look, yeah,
Mhm.
look. This is reality. The white and the blacks they live together, and
Mhm.
then they start war. So you can't tell me, brothers and sisters, that Japhet did not exist. There.
Right.
And we're coming very soon. Who the Japhetians are? Don't worry.
Mhm.
Okay. I don't want to finish people's careers, but this man is a liar. Repent,
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
okay?
Yes.
Repent, okay? It's not okay, okay? So yeah, a white man will even teach you better. Yeah, he will even tell you better. Yeah, I don't have to go deeper to these photos. Like I told you, it's a love photo of nakedness. I don't have to show this. Anyway, let's move forward. This kind of people here. Wait. This kind of people put themselves together, this Druids, this Churchill, and this people put themselves together to finish off Osman Ataturk and Napoleon, to finish off the history of black men, how the white man came out from the black man. This is still a bomb that will come out one day out of this world where the white man will be humbled because they are very proud. They think they came from Mars or Jupiter or from somewhere.
Mm, my goodness.
Okay, where did we start?
Okay.
Oh, I think let's start here.
All right. A few years ago, some Black Americans were trying to do some DNA tests to help them trace their roots in Africa. It was discovered to be true because some were being linked to West Africa, Congo, South Africa, and southern Zambian, a place called Gombe Ilidi, Tonga, word meaning sleeping cow. This shows that Ngombe
Ngombe
and
is
Gombe,
also in Lingala for the people that are Lingala speaking people in my channel. Ngombe, she's talking about the Ngombe, which means cow.
okay, was also Ngombe was also used for slave trade, both the Atlantic and Indian Oceans way. And according to the latest discovery at the site in July 2016, the National Heritage Conservation Commission excavated a skeleton believed to have existed between 700 AD and 1100 AD. Now, here is, okay, here's a statement of facts on Hebrews. There are two main families in Africa, Ham and Shem. Shem and Ham are both Africans by landmass. Shem and Ham are both black, brown, light, dark, brown skinned. Not all blacks are Hebrews, but the Bantu are, which means Bantu people are Negroes. The race of Africans corresponds to Hamitic tribes who, who covered an exclusive plot of land mass given to them by their ancestors. However, since both Shem and Ham have shared this common Africa landmass since the flood, since Noah, Enoch, and fathering patriarchs have walked and lived on Africa before the flood, before there was an African Ham and Shem. Then it was covered. Then it was correct to call them Africans in the sense of the landmass and not race. To identify people, you have to be able to understand the migrations and the regions these people came from. What family do the Negroes belong to? The answer is Bantu and Nilotic people. Nilotic Negroes people are the progenitors of the Bantu Negroes. The Bantu is the admixture of Asiatic fraction. The Bantu and Nilotic people suffered slavery, and the word Bantu is derived from the Hebrew word Baithu, Ila. Okay. Therefore, Israelites are a Negro people, and not any other race which is not connected to Abraham. The original Arabs were mostly black races, and Joktan is the real progenitor of the Arabs. They are dark skinned who rarely show on TV today. The original Arabs were both Negro, Hebrew, and African Ethiopians. This means the descendants of the pharaohs of Egypt are in Africa among different tribes. This means Edom or Esau is a Negro, and Ishmael is also a Negro. The son of Abraham by Keturah, whom he sent to the country far east away from Isaac, are also Negroes, Japheth and his sons. Japheth begot Gomer, Galatians, Germans, Crimea, Cambia, Celtics, Magog,
These kitchens.
Scythians, Georgia, Madai, Mid, Jarvin, had Grecians, Tubal, Iberis, Meshech, Moscow, Tyrus. The sons of Gomer, Ashkenaz, Rohingans, Germany, Saxon, and Scandinavia, Riphath and Togma. The sons of Javan are
Tarshish,
Eli, what is it?
Elisha,
Alicia.
which is Cyprus.
Okay. A historian by the name of Abraham, Ezra said that Romans were descendants of Kittim. Let us look at Genesis chapter 10, verse 6 through 18. Ham and his sons. Ham begat Cush, Ethiopia, Mizraim, Egypt, Put, Libya, and Canaan. The sons of Cush, Nimrod, Seba, Havilah, Sabith,
So, with
Sabitha.
other words, it is clear. I can also move here and put Japheth. Um, I know these maps are false. Yeah, maybe we have to create our own maps too.
Mhm.
Yeah, but they know. Yeah, this just for area. No, maybe let me try Japhet Bible. Yeah, this is how Gomer whatever.
Mhm.
These maps are not really good, but yeah, Japheth, Gog, Magog, yeah, Gomer, Meshesh, Tomara. These people are Europeans.
Yeah.
Huh? These people are Europeans. They put Shem in the mid here because, like I told you, because of the mixture. But Shem is also African. You know?
African.
Yeah, but like you could read, some of the Negroes, not every Negro is a Bantu, is an Israelite, and some of the Negroes they were Shemites too, and they are by the Muslims.
Yeah.
Not every Muslim is a Hamite. No?
True.
No? Not every European is a Hamite
True.
or a Japhradian. Yeah, they are also Shemites. They,
Mhm.
and this is one of the problems. Yeah, we have. Okay, okay, Sister Game, you are delivered.
Praises without that sound being Linda.
Yeah, after our drive in the city, it's not
I
that I
know.
came, but this is the job. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
brothers and sisters, I don't want it to offend anyone. Yeah, our elders doing a great job, etc., etc. But, brothers and sisters, my massa, and I don't care. You know, I don't care. This is how I am. My mother would be like, "No, why? Yeah, be humble." But I'm not really humble. I'm like I am. Yeah, I will tell you how the things are. I think some people will be humbled after seeing the greatness and the power of the Most High coming all over the world, and He lifting up His people, and people from all over the world will come and recognize my teachings, will recognize the things that I say, and I promise you,
Yes.
you know, I don't care. Everything has its time. Mama Futa, thank you. Have a great night.
You
Yeah.
too.
After
You
that, I
too.
promise I will come with some spiritual stuff. Yeah, I have something, a nice teaching that is coming. God is dead. Ah, God is
Ah.
dead. Oh, how can it be? I will explain why God is dead. You know? So, brothers and sisters, love you so much. Pray for us. Thank you very
Amen.
much. And I will see you very soon.